What is it that makes somebody a murderer? I was born in 1972, believe it or not. And back then, my dad had a cine projector. Now, I know this was a bit naughty boy, really, for him to do this, but he introduced me to a lot of horror films when I was about 6 or 7. One of them being the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I saw so many horror films on Cine Projector that actually got banned. So you actually can't even get them today. They got banned and they never released them again. So, but having saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre when I was a child didn't make me want to go out and get a chainsaw and chopping everybody up. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I think to make somebody go and do that kind of thing, be a serial killer, taking a knife and stabbing a box of cornflakes maybe, I think to make somebody to do bad things like that, kill people, I think it takes a chemical imbalance in the brain, I think. I think you can't be right upstairs. And, you know, add not being right upstairs, whether that might be a chemical imbalance, what happens to you in your life. You see, you can still have an imbalance and have a great life and you'd be perfectly fine. But I think it's sometimes in life you might get abused, or people hurt you and your family hurt you and various people hurt you and then push you over the edge. And that little chemical imbalance that you've got goes, I'm not having any of this. And then you start thinking all these bad thoughts, and then you're curious about it, and you're like, so you test the waters, and then you go and kill somebody, and then, and then you want to kill somebody else, and then we've got massive problems, haven't we? Now, can you really help somebody like this? I think it possibly could be like reversed. If with counselling, I believe, this is something I believe, like I said, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know, but in the right circumstances, I think if you can introduce this person, like with counselling and various different things with experts who really know what they're talking about, I think even though they would have that chemical imbalance, I think that you can like start to give them all the happy thoughts and all the nice stuff, and then they start thinking to themselves, yeah, actually this person's right, you know, I've done some bad things, and yeah, I'm going to correct my ways, you know, and be a good person for a change, not a bad person. But it also depends as well. I mean, sometimes it could be an accident. It's a bit of a doozy, really. Do you think these people that snap and just kill people, do you think they can really be saved? Or do you think, that's it, you know, lethal injection or the chair, or just lock them away for the rest of their life, you know, that the taxpayer has to pay for? What do you think, my friends? Let me know in the comment section. The comment section of doom. If you happen to like this video, be sure to drop a like. And if you think I'm worthy of your subscription, please drop that subscription. Thank you very much. And until the next video.